If you only bought 30 foods each week, you could eat for longevity without counting calories, tracking macros, or guessing. Today, I'll give you the exact foods to buy, what to cook, and how to build a week of meals that fights inflammation, supports your brain and heart, and actually tastes amazing. This is your 1 cart blueprint. 1 cart, 1 week, 0 confusion. And because we do evidence first here, this list mirrors the eating patterns consistently linked to longer, healthier lives. Produce heavy, legume-strong, whole grains, nuts, olive oil, and smart proteins with a little fermented flavor for your microbiome. Before we roll down the produce aisle, quick ask. If you find this useful, tap like and subscribe so we can keep building practical, science-backed tools for your longevity journey. And check the description for our book and a curated set of affiliate links that match today's episode. Let's shop the cart in 5 fast passes: greens and veg, fruits, whole grains and smart starches, protein staples, and fats, nuts, seeds, plus a small fermented and flavor set. You'll hear me say slot a lot, because this is a repeatable 30 slot system. Swap within the slot, keep the structure, win the week. First pass, greens and colorful veg, 7 slots. Slot 1 is leafy greens, spinach, romaine, or mixed salad greens. These deliver folate, vitamin K, carotenoids, and nitrates that support your blood vessels and blood pressure, and they're the base for daily salads. Slot 2 is a cruciferous leafy, kale, collards, or Swiss chard, bringing sulfur-rich compounds that turn on your cells' cleanup crew and tame inflammation. Slot 3 is cruciferous florets like broccoli or cauliflower, fresh or frozen. Roast a tray once and you've got easy sides for days. Slot 4 is an orange vegetable, carrots or butternut squash, a sweet way to stockpile beta-carotene for eyes and immunity. Slot 5 is tomatoes, both fresh and a low-sodium passata or canned base. Quick sauce equals quick dinner, and tomato lycopene loves a drizzle of olive oil. Slot 6 is onions, because every savory dish begins here and your gut microbes adore the prebiotic fibers. Slot 7 is garlic, tiny cloves, big benefits, and flavor that makes Tuesday taste like Saturday. Tip: mince and let it sit for 10 minutes before cooking to let allicin form. Second pass, longevity fruits, 5 slots. Slot 8 is berries, fresh or frozen. Anthocyanins are your vascular and brain allies, and frozen berries are budget-proof and smoothie ready. Slot 9 is apples or pears. Affordable, portable, and pectin-rich, they're the fiber friend you can throw in any bag. Slot 10 is citrus. Oranges, mandarins, or grapefruit if it fits your meds. Citrus flavonoids seem to help vessels relax, and zest wakes up every dressing. Slot 11 is avocados for creamy monounsaturated fats and potassium. Swap them for mayo and watch your sandwich glow up. Slot 12 is bananas or kiwis. Bananas bring prebiotic fibers and workout carbs, while kiwis are little vitamin C bombs that may even nudge sleep onset for some. Third pass, whole grains and smart starches, 5 slots. Slot 13 is oats, rolled or steel cut. The beta-glucan fiber helps cholesterol and satiety, and oats are a breakfast Swiss Army knife. Slot 14 is brown or wild rice. Batch cook once, eat all week with stir-fries and bowls, and sidestep the blood sugar spikes of refined grains. Slot 15 is your chewy whole grain, quinoa, farro, barley, or bulgur. Diversity in grains equals diversity in fiber types, minerals, and plant compounds. Slot 16 is 100% whole grain or sprouted bread or wraps. Scan for whole grain as the first ingredient and added sugars near zero. Slot 17 is sweet potatoes, slow digesting carbs loaded with potassium and carotenoids. Roast a sheet pan on Sunday and thank yourself on Wednesday. Fourth pass, legumes and protein staples, 7 slots total, 3 legumes, 4 proteins. Slot 18 is lentils, dried or canned. They cook fast, deliver protein and iron, and slip into soups, stews, and even a meatless bolognese. Slot 19 is chickpeas, the backbone of hummus and a crunchy roasted snack that pairs perfectly with olive oil and lemon. Slot 20 is black beans or a mixed bean medley for those extra dark polyphenols that your gut loves. Toss into tacos, chilies, and grain bowls. Now protein staples. Slot 21 is eggs, high-quality protein plus choline and lutein for brain and eyes, and they're the hero of 5-minute dinners. Slot 22 is plain Greek or Skyr yogurt, unsweetened. High protein, fermented, and versatile sweet or savory. Slot 23 is fatty fish, salmon, sardines, or mackerel, fresh, frozen, or canned. Aim for 2 to 3 fish meals weekly to get those marine omega-3s. Slot 24 is your lean anchor. Tofu or tempeh if you want plant-forward, skinless chicken if you want familiar. Pick one each week, keep rotating, and let flavor do the rest. Final pass, fats, nuts, seeds, and fermented flavor, 4+2. Slot 25 is extra virgin olive oil, the default kitchen fat with a seriously consistent record in long-term health data. Use it for cooking and dressings. Slot 26 is mixed nuts, almonds, walnuts, pistachios, or hazelnuts. A small daily handful is your heart's friend and your snack sanity. Slot 27 is ground flaxseed or chia seeds, a soluble fiber and ALA omega-3 boost that slips into oats, yogurt, and smoothies without fanfare. Slot 28 is a natural nut or seed butter, peanut, almond, or tahini. These turn toast into a meal and sauces into magic. Slot 29 is fermented vegetables like kimchi or sauerkraut, just a spoonful a day to add tang, crunch, and friendly microbes. And slot 30 is dark chocolate at 70% or higher. Yes, dessert made the list. A square or two after dinner is a tiny ritual that helps many people stick with the plan. Pause and look at that cart. It crowds out the worst offenders by default. Sugar-sweetened drinks, processed meats, refined grains, and ultra-processed snacks that want to camp in your pantry. We don't need to demonize them, they just didn't earn a reserved slot in a longevity-focused week. Now let's turn the cart into real meals. I'm giving you formulas instead of recipes, because formulas survive Tuesdays. Breakfast starts with a base of oats or whole grain toast. Add a protein, eggs or Greek yogurt, and top with berries plus 1 extra fruit. Finish with nuts or seeds and, if you're savory inclined, a swirl of tahini or olive oil. Try a longevity bowl, warm oats swirled with cinnamon, a scoop of Greek yogurt, frozen blueberries, sliced banana, a spoon of ground flax, and a sprinkle of mixed nuts. Or go savory, whole grain toast with smashed avocado, a soft egg, arugula, and a dash of chili flakes. Lunch follows this line. Leafy greens plus a cruciferous veg, 1 legume or your anchor protein, a scoop of whole grain or diced sweet potato, and a dressing of olive oil, citrus, garlic, and herbs. Throw on avocado and a little kimchi or kraut for contrast, and you've built a restaurant-quality bowl in 5 minutes. This is how you eat the rainbow without needing a coloring book. Dinner, keep it even simpler. Half the plate vegetables, a quarter protein, a quarter smart starch. Sheet pan salmon with broccoli and sweet potato wedges. Tofu and greens stir fry over brown rice. Tomato chickpea stew with a side salad and toasted whole grain bread. Snacks are fruit plus protein or fat. An apple with a handful of nuts, carrot sticks with hummus, or Greek yogurt with berries and a square of dark chocolate. When your default snacks live in the cart, your hunger becomes a feature, not a bug. A few stealth tips to make this stick. Use frozen berries and veg to cut cost and waste. They're flash frozen at peak ripeness and play perfectly in bowls, soups, and stir fries. Batch cook 1 grain and 1 legume every Sunday. Half an hour now saves 2 hours on weeknights. Hello, future you. Keep olive oil out on the counter in a dark bottle, keep nuts in sight in a jar, and keep chocolate somewhere you have to walk to. Yes, we design our environment because willpower is the least reliable employee in the building. If you want a little spice system, add sumac for lemony brightness, smoked paprika for depth, and cumin for warmth and digestion. Those three can make chicken taste like it wasn't chicken yesterday. What about budget? This cart can scale. Choose store brands for grains and beans. Go canned for salmon and sardines. Use frozen veg and berries. If avocados are expensive, lean more on olive oil and nuts. The structure stays, the prices flex. Protein questions always come up. If you're over 40, protein distribution matters. Hitting roughly 25 to 35 grams per meal helps your muscles stay responsive, especially when you pair it with 2 to 3 strength sessions per week. This cart makes it easy. Eggs, Greek yogurt, legumes, tofu or chicken, and fish give you options at every meal without living on powder. Final hygiene notes. Rinse canned beans and let garlic sit after chopping. If grapefruit is on your citrus list, check medication interactions. And remember, fermented veg can be salty, so taste before you salt. Let's land this with a 1-week sampler you can screenshot. Day 1 breakfast, longevity bowl with oats, yogurt, berries, banana, and flax. Lunch, kale and romaine base with lentils, roasted sweet potato, avocado, olive oil lemon garlic dressing. Dinner, sheet pan salmon with broccoli and tomatoes, plus a side of brown rice. Dessert, 1 square of dark chocolate. Day 2 breakfast, avocado toast with a soft egg and chili. Lunch, chickpea tomato stew over quinoa with a spoon of kimchi. Dinner, tofu stir-fry with mixed vegetables over brown rice. Snack, apple and nuts. Repeat the pattern all week, and rotate the players. The 30-slot structure keeps you on track without tracking. If this cart helped you exhale in the grocery aisle, tap like to tell the algorithm we're solving real problems. Subscribe for more practical frameworks, and open the description for our book and a short list of vetted picks related to today's episode. You never have to buy anything, but if a couple of tools save you time, we've linked the ones we trust. Quick recap: eat from the cart, use meal formulas, batch cook 1 grain and 1 legume, and let olive oil, nuts, and fermented flavors do the heavy lifting. Longevity isn't a hack, it's a pattern. And your pattern now fits in 1 grocery cart. Tell me in the comments which 2 swaps you'll make this week: canned sardines for 1 dinner, or chickpea stew in place of takeout, or dark chocolate instead of dessert roulette. I'll reply with a micro upgrade for each one. Thanks for watching. I'm cheering for your next cart. See you in the next video.